take a look around. Look what you did last night. What you did last night. Never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time. You were right this time. Oh no. Now the truth comes out and I know that you warned me about it. Shallow. You were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lying like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you scared me along. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you like this time, you like this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never had a time. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time. You were right this time, yeah. Rushing, hit your cards away for nothing. Time you told me you weren't bluffing. Guess I should have read the signs. It took so long to find. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lying like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you scared me along. I hope that you're happy now.
Hoe sit julle hoenderholle? Hoe gaan dit vanaand op hierdie flippin koue aand? Damn it, it's cold. Damn you, but it's cold tonight. So if the aircon, the sound of the aircon is bothering you guys, just let me know. But I'm not going to put it off. It is too cold. But I know there's places in Free State, there in Charles surroundings, Mr. Charles van Niekerk's area, where it's a lot colder there. We watched last night. I think the coldest I saw was Bloemhof area. Not sure if Bloemhof is in Free State, I think so. But mens, het was koud geweest. So Charles, welcome. Alweer van 3 uur af sit die man hier so. He's been around from 3 o'clock this afternoon. Arriba, hombre, say Mr. Arianto. Arianto still has not received his bloody package which I sent to him last Friday. Believe it or not, it sucks. You know, these people that plunder everything, the ruthless, barbaric bastards. They just don't think. They just cannot understand. But hopefully now that all of them have got a TV because they stole it, now we can start educating them through the television and letting them know exactly what all the repercussions are of their theft and their plundering and their destruction. Because I mean, those oaks just think of now. Pas die broodjie op is, hy TV blaas, hy toaster werk nie meer. Then what then? I mean, it's like there's so many snowball areas down the road which gets impacted by that. And I don't think any of them, while running out there with a little plush toy under their arms, think about that. That's why the title of tonight is Stupid people. Yeah, young. I mean, yeah, where the rest of South Africa's got taxis helping out, keeping communities safe, blocking off areas, protecting shopping centres. What do the taxis do here in Cape Town? There they shoot one another. Hier skiet hulle mekaar binne hulle tot in. But in any case, so Steve Zeta is in the house as well. Hey there, Steve. Welcome. I all hope you are staying warm and safe. Currently, we're still safe, although we're in the Bellville area. We're more to the top of Bellville and not close to the taxi ranks, but that's where the problems are. So it's about 3 kilometers down the road where the oaks are getting berserk. But yeah, so our garden engineer, let's call him a garden engineer, he cannot come tomorrow because there's no taxis to bring them. So in any case, nou lyk dit my met my vrou alweer geras. Warren Dean says, hey all, evening fam, Shaw also okay, not me, so I think Charlie's just getting very cold at the top of there. Snow is beautiful on the mountains. Yeah, that Postmansberg, there's some snowing between the houses. Yeah, in Ceres the mountains look beautiful, at Worcester the mountains look beautiful. I think around Oudtshoorn, on the way to Prince Albert, those Swartberge, they look beautiful under the snow. So yeah, it's snowing. I think it's the most snow that fell at the same time in a wide variety of places here in the Western Cape. So that's actually beautiful. Pierre de Kok is hier on die huis. Pierre says he's bought the Vertex. He's not too much happy with the flavor he got on the Vertex. I almost decided to build my Vertex just for tonight, but I've got so many things, and each time cleaning it out and getting more stuff ready, it's a schlep, I tell you. And then it's still the slideshow I must prep, my life science videos which I must post, test out products because the oaks don't want to wait that long. I actually wanted to do a review on the Tauren, the Artemis, they call it the Artemis 1.5. Some people, on the box it says Artemis single coil or DTA, in any case. So Thunderhead Creations Skyped me today and asked me if I'm going to put up the review. I said, yeah, I can put it up. So they said, but what are my thoughts? So I listed my thoughts, and then they said, no, I mustn't put up a video now. No. So, and you know, that's the problem. These companies don't want to send stuff to me because they think I'm coming up with these negatives because they don't hear the negatives from other people. I'll give you another example. Univapo sent me the Keepo, and the Keepo is lying at the back over there. My wife is using the Keepo, and then they asked me, but listen, am I going to post a review? I said, yeah, but just give you my thoughts first before I post the review. And that's exactly the same. Everyone in the e-cig SA forums which I saw, which I read, reviews which I read, they did not have any problems with the Keepo. I, on the other hand, think the cartridge is extremely wobbly. The shape of the thing looks like lipstick. The button is in an uncomfortable position at the bottom as well. The flavor is not as great as the Miso because the Miso has got a much smaller cartridge area, so it's more condensed. So I prefer the flavor out of the Miso above the Keepo. But no one mentioned that wobbly top, and it's not just my one that's got it. I mean, I replaced it with another brand new cartridge as well. The whole thing is wobbly at the top. Not that it's going to fall out though, but it's still it's not. But in any case, so I mentioned it, and now Univapo probably thinks, yeah, this oak. There are 5 people on the forums which says this thing is the shite. But there I come up with problems. You know, honesty doesn't always pay. Except if you do a review for Lost Vape. Those oaks don't mind. They asked me beforehand, listen, give us your pros, give us your cons on this thing. And I just said, but there's nothing. I don't have any problems with the thing. I love it. So in any case, kom ons kyk hierso wat is hier so in 'n check. Hier brand te veel goed om na berge te kyk. Ja. Comforts is in die huis there. Welcome. Chris Bees Baard, al die pad van Mossel Bay. Hello Keizo en almal. Isn't TKO in Mossel Bay? Their headquarters in Mossel Bay? I can't even remember. I think so. Almost think so. So you then close to the TKO Empire. Nico Libber says, lol, die Kaap brand net die busse. Yeah, I mean, they can't plunder the community hier so is baie wakker hoor. I mean, they will try and plunder and they will probably get 1 or 2, 3 main centers, maar hulle gaan hard gebliksem word. Dit moet hulle maar net weet. Everyone in Cape Town, including a lot of the blacks as well, they don't tolerate this kind of stuff. They just don't like it. So the Oaks will stand together on this. And it's so weird that they again start making this a whole racist thing. You know, it's ridiculous. People just protecting their property, protecting their suburbs, protecting their shops. And now all of a sudden they twist it again. You know the Oaks maak mense te bliksem in. But yeah, luckily there's a few media outlets which are starting to skrik wakker and getting up the right stuff. So let's quickly, before you read on there, what I've got tonight is one of my favorite setups. I started it up again. My Dainy 21700 with the K-Fun light on top of it. And inside this, because it's almost the only juice which I've got left, MTL, except for my own which I make, is a bit of a Havana gold. Havana gold over there. You can check the golden color. It's dik gestiep, sê ek vir jou. Dik gestiep. And then just because, almost said Arihanto, just because Nico Libbe, look at that, what the X-Promiser looks like with a black tank, which Nico Libbe made for me. Not that he, don't think for one instance think he gives it to me, though. Before you oaks think I'm privileged, I buy it from the bloke, okay? So don't be like that. And if I can support him, you oaks can support him as well. I know Jurgens, by the way, I think while you're sitting over there, just finish scratching in your nose, Vos, and then you sing along with us. But I think we need to sing Mr. Jurgens a happy birthday. All right, I'll kick it off. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Strydom. Happy birthday to you. There you go, man. Hoop jy het 'n lieflike dag gehad. I'm also going to show you oaks tonight what Jurgens looks like in the slideshow. Jurgens sent a photo, Tennis Mulder sent a photo, I think Landry Delport sent a photo, he's there. Yeah, there's more people, man. There was more people. I think there's 5 photos. I'm also going to show you Martinez. He got a daughter. And another daughter, his second little daughter. So I'm going to show you a pic of his little Pride and Joy. Second Pride and Joy, which entered the scene. So that's over there. And yeah, the deal of the week I'm going to show you, that belongs to Mornay Phillies. He got a nice deal of the week. So ons gaan lekker na daai goedjies kyk. And then the prize obviously tonight, a bit of cotton bacon. Okay, bravo. A full pack, sealed pack, unopened over there, unopened. This is there, and this is thanks to G Monkeys. And then I added a set of white collar aliens. I'm going to show you a picture just now, because one thing which I actually built and really enjoying is this. That is the Torin Max. And if you're on my Facebook, you will actually see the photos which I posted of the build which is on there. It's crazy the size of this thing's build deck. You can comfortably, and I'm not lying to you now, you can comfortably put 2 4mm diameter coils next to one another in this beast. I just think the problem is going to be you won't be able to handle the flavor. You'll get this pain here in your left arm. It's going to start over there, and then you're going to start going. That's how nice the flavor is on this thing. So I dare not give this thing more surface area to produce flavor. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely lovely. But I'll vape it just now. So except for the cotton and the pair of white collar aliens, the Francia, also sponsored by G Monkey. These both come from Ilandre Botma over here. Both these. That will you have there. And then from Calvin, label designed by me obviously, but this is Calvin's juice. Tropics, 120 milliliters of fruity island goodness. All you need to do if you've got a stressful day, you got them lale, zabazozi, habaleda, fluff fluff, shap shap, shap shap, and you just sit back. Jou vrou kan my hierso skel, of jou man kan my hierso skel, die kind kan die kar gestamp het, die elektrisiteit meterlesing kan verkeerd wees, but once you take a sippy of this goodness, it's going to feel like you're under the palm trees, your feet playing in the little, not too warm white sand, and then every now and again a wave breaking over there and the mist shooting in your face, giving you that little, that coolness which you need. Oei! So all this is up for grabs in tonight's giveaway, and because most of it is, well, all of it is sponsored, I'm going to allow everyone. The only people that's not going to be in is the Brew, because he won the last one, and then Sam, which was Midnight, but I think he changed his name to Sam because he's overseas. Otherwise, everyone is in for that. Okay, so this is the one setup which I've got over here, the Daney 21700, not the 18650, 21700, and then the V-Guard, one of my favorite mods. There you go, and the Torin Max, vaping it at a Windgat 90 watts, 0.23 ohms. And you can't, I hope you guys can hear the airflow on this thing, how smooth the airflow is. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now what I will do is I'll open up the airflow quickly, all the way wide. As hy jilt hom al oop. Jilt hom al open. Absolute phenomenal setup for testing juices. Absolutely great. I really like the Store and Max. But that's airflow wide open. Just, it's not loud at all. It's beautiful. And there's Charles crackling of the coils, which he so much like. Okay, so then besides the boxer with the X Pro 4 on there, hey, I got my black Aries. Look at that setup, man. I must still put my own theme on there. But this is the Hyperion, peeps. Feast your eyes on that beauty. Shoo! And I'm so glad that Lost Vape enjoyed the review, approved the review. So hopefully, they actually sent me something else with this, but I'm not allowed. It's not like the other thing which I can show you. I'm not allowed to show you, unfortunately not. I think the first time I'm allowed to is the 22nd or something like that. But yeah, but it's another Lost Vape product. But it's going to really tell you it's not a battery mod, which makes it probably interesting, more interesting for you. But it was a battery mod, but it's not. But that's it. That's all I can tell you. But some lovely MTL action going on here at 30 watts. And what I've got on here is I think I've still got a nice tank left of a bit of Piper Redwood. That's inside this Aries V2, the black one. And then the only other stuff except the two little pods, which is always here, the Phelan from Nivox, the Univapo Miso, is this beast. All I did is I put in new cotton this afternoon. I was actually lucky because Calvin came last night and he gave me this. He said he's not too much a big fan of Maviton. I enjoy Maviton. And Cotton Bacon Prime. But where the one has got advantages, what I like the most about the Maviton, I think, is the heat resistance, which is there. It's got a higher heat resistance or tolerance than what Cotton Bacon has. But I just decided to put some Maviton in here because I've got a lot now. And this thing, I told when I was chatting to Thunder Creations today, I told him, listen, if you ever decide to bring out a Beast 2.0 RTA, please talk to me. I don't think there's anyone that knows this RTA better than what I do. I mean, yes, like, let's be honest about that. So there's a few changes which I would make about this guy. Whew! But I think a 2.0, that would be the bomb. I would increase the airflow probably with about 25%. That I would definitely do that. And then the threading on the top cap, that's priority which you've got over there. The other thing which I probably would do is I would deepen the drip tip area so that you can put in deeper 810 drip tips. There's another thing I would change slightly about the deck, not much, but might as well tell you, the juice ports, I'd make them slightly larger, your wicking port slightly larger, but there's not much otherwise I would change. And maybe how easily the airflow ring. So with all those negatives, or not negatives, but areas which could be improved, I still love this RTA. But wouldn't it be amazing if they bring out a 2.0? Because I know these RTAs sold extremely well, very, very much well. Okay, kom ons kyk gou. Hey. Hier is Richard de Wet. Wat 'n face, Richard de Wet. Hey, daar's hy. Good evening, Mr. Richard. There you go. Nou sê mense YouTube naam gaan na vanaand verander na Landry Botman toe. Geniet die live. G-Monkeys, unfortunately, because of this lot of rubbish which was going on, I know G-Monkeys, Ilandre posted a post in Facebook, which I saw over there. Unfortunately, his shop is closing due to a lot of the packages which was sent to KwaZulu-Natal is lost. So because he had to make up those losses, unfortunately, he's forced to close down the shop, which sucks as balls. So, Ilandre, ons dink aan jou, chomma. But please, don't be shy to let us know where we can help you and support you. I mean, we're more than willing to do that. Absolutely. So gesels maar net met ons. Even if you want this bag of cotton, I will remove it from the price. I don't care. The Francie as well. I don't care. Die ding is belangrik dat julle ouens uitgesort word, man. There's Stuart Robinson, hi there Stuart, the clever man from the e-seek forums. Goeienaand aan al die mooi mense, waar dop hulle hier so uit. Hello everyone, hey guys, is Kelvin van der Merwe. Kelvin, I showed your juice a bit earlier. AKS is in the town, Zach Damon is over here. Timothy Victor is around this summit because I see Arianto call him at Noordwest Kapam. Was a Bloemhof is in the Noordwest. Sorry, I won't be able to join tonight. Busy on 250mm water main in Montague Gardens. Oh my word. Okay, Kelvin. Have fun there. Have fun there. Fix those pipes, my mate. Fix those pipes. Dion Danhauser is here. Hello, Dion. Henry Landsberg is here. Good evening, everyone. How's it, Kaiser? Hope everyone is good. Well, we're good. You know a series which me and my wife started binge watching. And when I say binge watching, we watched at least 5 episodes a night of this series. And it's just something which I came across and I read it while I was waiting for her because we wanted to watch a movie. I came across the series and just read the information. And we in our family have got a amper sê ek Alzheimer's, autism. Not my but my wife's sister, her kid has got autism. And when I saw that the series is surrounded, the main character plays Oki who's got autism. It's called Atypical, but it's very good. It is very good. So if you have not watched Atypical and you're looking for a series, give it 3-4 episodes and then let me know what you think of it. But yeah, we're starting season 4 tonight. So very excited stuff. Hier sou sê, hoor nou hierdie meisiekind alweer, hier is Vos Reineke in the house. Hello mense wat nie loot nie. Hello Kaiser. We don't loot over here. I don't know if you guys are looting there in Groot. There's no looting here in Bellville at the moment. Nie in Groot. Arianto, jou Vos almal, Bazinga from Wartorn, KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah, Rob, I was thinking about you guys. Oh my word. I mean, another reason why this plundering sucks big ass balls. Last night, I decided to go and type in Aegis Legend 2 or L200 co.za just to see who's got and if anyone brought in the classic black. I come across a website which got the classic black, and what's better is they also got the Arbitus Solo, which I wanted to try. So immediately I'm a happy man. Into cart, there you go, into cart, payment, everything done and dusted. And I don't hear from the Oaks today, nothing. Now normally when I do a payment, the Oaks let me know, listen, this is what's happening, there's your tracking number, whatever the case may be. But because I'm so used to Jurgens, his good service at Ink Vapor. But most of the Oaks do it. Even in Landred, he just comes and drops it off over here, monkeys. And I hear nothing from the Oaks. And that's what I'm also not too happy about this vape company. At least they've almost got my phone number as well. They can just let me know by 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Listen, this is the situation. So I had to WhatsApp these Oaks. I first phoned both numbers on the website. It's Downtown Vapory, by the way. And not one of those numbers the people answer. So right, luckily I go onto the forum and go and check. They are supporting vendor over there. And see, they've got a cell phone number which you can WhatsApp. So I WhatsApped it. And the Oak gets back to me and says, nah, the courier guy doesn't function over there. So I think myself, but you kom ons maar net 'n man laat weet, man, né? Kom ons net 'n man laat weet. Because I would have loved to have those two things before the weekend. Hopefully get it tomorrow because I paid yesterday. So I can play around with it. And I asked him, later on I asked him, but listen, when the courier guy will they be up and running again? Because he apparently can't Postnet, he apparently can't Aramax, because all those things are apparently closed. And ek weet nie so lekker nie, but in any case, I'll take his word for it. And he says, no, probably 2-3 days, I've got no idea. And then I asked him, but what about a refund? Because there is a place in Cape Town which I can also get the classic black Aegis, but the gunmetal Arbitus Solo. And I would prefer getting the black with the black. And asked him for a refund, possible refund. He says, but what method did I use to pay? I said, no, I used Paygate. I always use Paygate if the Paygate option is over there. Use Paygate. Then he said he'll phone them. 3 hours later, I have to contact this guy again, WhatsApp him and says, listen, have you got any updates? No, they haven't got back to him. And that was about 1 o'clock. I still haven't heard anything again. You know, I just can't understand. It's not as if I'm ordering a packet of cotton. I mean, it's 1,500 rand. That is somewhere net. It's a paar. So I would appreciate maybe just a bit of a communication. Say what is going on. Maybe just 5 o'clock, let me know. He still hasn't heard anything from Paygate. But yeah, ag Jesus weet, het maak my so de moeren as mense so is. But yeah, so Fossie, welcome in the house. Rob, Morne, Phyllis, Timothy, there's Timothy, hulle birthday boy Jurgens, ek het mooi vir hom gesing, ek hoop hy hou daarvan. Goeienaand, birthday boy, hope jy het 'n lekker dag gehad Jurgens. Hallo buurman, happy birthday. Hey there Rob, stay safe, looks like a movie scene in KwaZulu-Natal. Yeah, and apparently there was plundering today still, even with the army deployed. There's also still plundering businesses. Here weet. I think they must bring the scorpions back. Absolutely. Or they must, yeah, I don't know. Let's rather be quiet about it. Chantel Maregia, good evening Chantel. Thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. I do have my Glog and 3 Saper mags right with me. Sit lekker in the bed. I loved what that ShopRite did. I'm not sure if you guys saw the video, but there was the one mall where all the ShopRite workers, they went to go and they took the oil inside the shop and they poured out all the oil in the passage leading up to ShopRite. And when the mobs came, those oaks slipped. They couldn't walk. They couldn't get into ShopRite. It was so slippery. I thought that was brilliant. So if you haven't seen that video on Facebook, try and search that. But that was good stuff to actually see that. That was lekker man, lekker. Here was ek nou hierso. Okay, so thanks for the one-man show during the week. It's no problem. It's no problem. Yeah, I went live to actually just show the DTA Artemis, and the only person that was there was Ariando or Okkart. Net ek en Okkart wat kappies op die TV. So, thank you very much, Okkart. I think he just went by and he saw, yeah, there's the oaks talking and there's no one joining him, and felt sorry for me and actually joined in. But I asked him a question and he never responded, so I think he just opened up his chat and then he disappeared. So I was talking to myself. But it's fine. You guys, members, must tell me if you want me to put videos like that, because I mean it does feel weird making it and when there's nobody. But I'll do that. I'll do that if you watch it afterwards. Nie probleem nie. Hulle wou begin om die baai, maar die taxis het hulle dadelik geskop. There you go, man. See, there's one thing I like about those taxis. Normally we don't like the taxis, but it shows you the majority of the people are not these wankers. The majority of South Africa are right-minded, sane, understandable, sensible people. But these hooligans, Lord knows how they planned it. But it's anyone think about it? How all of a sudden did these oaks know? Listen, kom al julle chommies, every 1,000 of you, there we go, into town without anyone else knowing it. It's just crazy. So yes, kom ons gaan gou vinnig. Let's just quickly do the lucky draw and get that over and done with, because that little thingy is mos not lekker. Kyk, daar is hy al klaar weer nie lekker nie. Ag Here, kyk, daar verdwyn my muis al weer. Daar verdwyn my muis al weer. Oh my wordy word. Alright, hopefully you won't be able to see that. Okay, hopefully I can do that. It's just my mouse had disappeared. And there's transition over there. So hopefully you can see that page. Now let's just get on the other page. Okay, sort 3 times. Sort, and sort. That's not sorting. Sort. Okay, I moet eers spin. So I'm just going to let it spin first, and then I'm going to shuffle it 3 times. Nee? Oh, I can shuffle it now. Listen, I sorted over there. I didn't shuffle. Jesus, it's so moeilik om... Daar is hy. Okay, shuffle, and spin. There you go. There we go. There's something happening over here now. There we go. My Here, kyk daar. Kyk nou daar. See, now I can't even close this thing. wait, there. I can close it. Let's just close this website. Remember, normally comes back when I close that website. Okay, let's just transition over there. And hopefully the mouse is not back. But it's fine. We don't need the mouse anymore. Not for what I'm going to do. Get that thing right. There you go. I say, daar is die meisie terug. Lekker man, lekker. So Kelvin, you can decide if you want to. I know you normally oak, which just decides because it's your juice. I know you're going to say, give it another spin. Give it another spin. But you can decide. Well done. Congrats on that though. Keizer Lawrence van TKO in Mosselbaai. There you go. Hip hip. Happy birthday. Yay. Running my Odin special import from Jurgens Mary Blotto. Yeah, I know Jurgens has ordered quite a few tanks as well. But I need the Reload S. There's some of these nice dark Reload S tanks going up to Jurgens from Niku. That's what I know about it. Now Jurgens, it's a pleasure. I know I can't sing though, but I'm out there. Ek is 'n bok vir sports. Ek's 'n bok vir sports. There's Martinez. Martinez, I'm going to show your girl. I'm going to show your girl just now. To all the people of South. Good evening, Mark. Hey, here there's Mark Blumenauer. Mark Blumenauer. Where are you from, Mark? It's the first time I see you inside chat. Thank you very much for joining. That's cool beans. Yeah, Timothy, it's sad about G-Monkeys. Absolutely sucks. Alles reg, Keizer, baie dankie, maar is alles reg. Ek wil steeds die vaping community help. Verkoop nou die stok. R30 vir die Bravo Cotton per sakkie. Daar's omtrent 6 oor. M-Cotton ook R30 'n pakkie. There you go. That will sum myself very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Some guys, there's Melted Chill. There's another new one. Here by us we have a radio station, Jacaranda. In the week, they implied vaping spreads corona. Ja, want the oaks, stupidity everywhere. Talking about that, I came across a YouTube video, the thing, and it had more than 500,000 views in the 2 weeks, but it's about vaping, how vaping affects your body. So I go in there and I go and watch this thing. My wife is lying next to me there, she's on her phone, but then she starts watching this. Now remember, she doesn't know vaping as well as what I do, concerning the ingredients, the devices, whatever, almost everything. This doctor on the television, it's actually a show which was nicely made, but the problem with it, they mentioned THC and they mentioned vitamin E, the problem with those. But what they never mentioned in this documentary, and that sucks, is that you do not get those components in 99% of the juices, even 99.9% of the juices. They never said that. And they also never said that the juices which would be bought at reputable vendors will never have those inside of it, those components inside of it. That is because of an illegal black market trade where you've got those components which cause those health issues inside vaping. The oak never said that. So it sounds as if at the end of this video, it sounds as if all juices, vaping juices, have got those two components inside of it. And that sucks. It made me so angry. But what can you do? So yeah, I can totally understand your Radio Jacaranda saying a lot of these things. I mean, I even tried to argue with somebody and to give them the information, the correct information, and still the people don't listen. They don't want to hear it. It doesn't fit their narrative of cherry picking. The bastards. But at least I know what this is. Might not understand the long-term effects of this though, but I know what it's done in the short term for me though, and I'm a happy man. I totally stand behind my decision to vape though. And if you look at the amount which I vape, from 12 milligram juices to 3 milligram juices, this thing I chain vape. And whenever I sit here, I chain vape between the two of these. So I vape a lot. And I'm still fine. You can only see the only thing about cigarettes which I'm missing is that cigarettes was a eetlusdemper. It suppressed the hunger. So yeah, so jy lekker jou gewig behou. You didn't pick up so much weight. So now I'm actually going to be forced to look at my treadmill twice, for sure. But I haven't broken the bed though, so that's cool. Nico says, ek kan al 6 pakke Bravo Cotton kry. Kan ek al 6 pakke? Nico loves it, Bravo Cotton. So Landry, there you've got a buyer for that. Nico koop dit namens Groot. Nico, no problem. Ek gaan Sondag terug wees in die Kaap. Is bietjie Mamasbrie, net om weg te kom van alles af. Meld het chill, te veel kak praat word. Kolletjies en woordswarts as jy in Tarantaal. Sjaal van die kyk sê, uit is bad, wens, uit is bad. Wens ek kon iets doen om te help in Landry. Yes, no problems over there. Eerlikheid, hier is maar jy weet in Landry. Keizo, ek het die matte, die Matte Black Arbiter Solo, laat weet as ek een vir jou moet stuur. Jy het nog nie, Jurgens, gaan jy die Ages Legend inkry? Want kyk, die probleem is, ek sal dit by jou koop, maar ek wil graag die twee saam, actually, want to order the Ages Legend and the Arbiter Solo together though, to get it in. And this oak hasn't told me anything about whether he's going to refund me, what's going on, I've got no idea, and that pisses me off so much, because I know it's not a new vape company, it's somebody that has been established for quite a while, so I'm definitely not happy with their thing. Is the Hyperion is a must. You guys must get this Hyperion. True. Fucking amazing. Milandra Delport, I'll try them, but as I said, I'm just waiting for the guy to refund me, because no gaan koop ek. I'm just afraid I'll go and buy the stuff, and then this oak says no, but they can't refund me. They'll send it to me end of next week or something, or in 2 weeks time, and then I've got 2 of these setups there. And that's only, I just need this oak to communicate with me. So yes, I'll try again tomorrow sometime. I'll give him time till 1 o'clock. Guy W has joined us over there. Blame and shame, those can deliver. I've got no problem naming and shaming. Not a fay, never. And I'll even compliment people when compliments are due. That's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, the only place where I cannot do something like that is when I'm in a restaurant. But luckily my wife is with me. She will quickly tell, the steak is cold, or the steak is tough, or whatever. This is not fillet. Send it back, heat it up. So yeah, she's my spokesman over there. But otherwise, I've got no problem. But I'm not rude. It's a problem. I've got to mention it though. It's like the people on the forum say, stay away from fast tech because they've got issues with the shipping at the moment. What would have been $40 turns out is $130 at the moment, which is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. 10 out of 10 for ShopRite. That was amazing what ShopRite actually did. Absolutely. What did Calvin do? Where I see Calvin? Congrats, Calvin. Oh, yeah, for the competition. Calvin's not even here. He went to go and fix a pipe. I'm just clicking now. So he won't be able to say. But, yeah, you can see he's not in chat. Timothy Victor, baie geluk, Calvin. No worries, it's your birthday. Mark Bloomer from Germany. Well done. There you go. Now let's quickly go on to the slideshow. Show you some pictures. Now there you've got Martinez's first daughter with Martinez's second daughter. So yeah, I think Martinez, you must change your name so that people can know that you are that is SRVJLLT K Jan van Riebeek. Just change it to Martinez. Martinez, then it's easier for the Oaks. But congratulations on your daughter, bringing another beauty in the world. Look at that smile from the sissy. Sissy gaan baie lekker speel. There's the deal of the week, which belongs to Mr. Mornay Phillies. He sent me that photo. He paid 1,500 Rand for that setup, so I think it's a very good buy. The violator is quite a few bucks, and I know the squid industry sold for what, 1,600 or something like that. So that's a decent deal which you got over there, decent deal. I hope you're happy with it. Just make sure that you do not put an atomizer on there that leaks. Then that thing will last a long time. There's Mr. Jurgen Strydom. Look at it. Look at Mr. Jurgen Strydom. Slowly but surely going backwards and hoping the kudu doesn't pick him up, so that he can jump on the kudu, break off his horns, cut him up and braai him for aandete. So yeah, but you can see it in his eyes. all he sees there is looking at the kudu. It's not the beauty of nature, but the amount of biltong which he can make from that kudu. But ja, let's hier gaan stryd om. sy baardjie mooi gekam vir sy verjaarsdag. Now that photo he said was taken in May somewhere. So yeah. There's the Landry Delport. You can even see him proudly displaying his surname over there. Landry Delport. Looks like a friendly guy. He wouldn't say he's a Norse gat. He actually looks friendly on the photos. That's good. There's Tinus Mulder with his Scampy dog. Yorkshire Terrierkie. But yeah, he also looks very happy there. But obviously he's going to smile because you can see they're busy keiering over there in the background. You can check there. It almost looks like me 30 kilograms lighter there on the left at the background over there on that picture over there. But that's Tinus Mulder, in case you wondered. And then we've got Warren Dean. That's Warren Dean over there. Now Warren Dean has actually, it was a small photo with this big castle in the background. So I actually promised him I'll just bring it down so the people won't realize that he actually stays in a castle, in a fort or something like that. But that's Warren Dean for you. And then there's a picture of the bull deck. One of the pictures which I actually took. So I just decided to slim it down for you oaks. So you can see what the bull deck looks like on the Storen Max. That's him over there. And then you can also see the reason why it is called blue white collar aliens. Look at that beautiful blue. Oh. Nom 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 nom. So yeah, but it's a huge bull deck, and you can agree. If you can look at my photos, look at the space which you still got left in there. So that's why I say comfortable, man. 2 4mm diameter coils which you will get on the bull deck of the Storen Max RDA. Comfortable. There's the new one which is a collaboration between is it DigiFlavor and Mike Vapes. I just want to make sure before I lie here and somebody goes and check out this thing. Kyk, waar is ek nou op die oomblik? Oh my word. But yeah, that is an RTA. It's not an MTL, it's a normal RTA which you've got over there. The Eclipse RTA. I'm going to see show pics over here. It's a 24mm, that's what I know. And then I just want to see what the company is, man, which is working with to bring out that thing. Yacht Vape and Mike Vapes. Yeah, that's a Eclipse RTA. Yacht Vape and Mike Vapes. And I can just quickly show you the bull deck. That's obviously what is all inside the package which you will get once you receive it. But that's the bull deck. Now what I don't like about that bull deck is, and it's the same situation what I had with the Artemis. I don't know why people opt for only side airflow. I mean, geez, like it. Bottom airflow RTAs, even combined with side airflow RTAs, produce better flavor than only side airflow devices. I think so. That's my experience. Using so many of these things, I just find on average, let's mark and make it, let's play it safe. On average, atomizers with side and bottom airflow produce better flavor than atomizers with only side airflow. That's just my feeling about this whole thing. So in any case, but that's what the inside looks like now. And yeah, you can check that out. And then we've got this monkey nut, which was released by Ambitions Mods. Not Ambitions Vapor, Ambitions Mods. And it's called a converter box. And you get all those components. Inside the box is going to be separate. Even that frame which you see on that side-by-side configuration, that's all separate. So you can decide. On the top next to the box, you can decide to run it in an 18650 side-by-side mode. Just below it, you can decide, no, you rather want to use it as an 18350 in side-by-side mode. Or you can use it as an 18650 tube, or you can use it as a 18350 tube. So yeah, how's that for an interesting concept? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 alternatives. with all packaged in one. But that's a converter box from Ambitions Mods. Okay, that's that. And then all I did was this picture. Now this company brought out 11 of those flavors. And it's not one of these no-name brand companies. That's what bothers me. It's from iJoy. And it's called the Leo Boom or the L10 Boom. Probably Leo Boom. Disposable kit. And all I wanted to illustrate with that is, do you think that that is marketed for adults? And that's what bothers me about that. I mean, these guys are absolutely targeting the youth with designs like that. I'm telling you now. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I see that, then I just think the kids would definitely be the biggest buyers of things which look like that than adults would. So in any case, but yeah, you can give me your thoughts on that. Give me your thoughts. And then we've got this monkey nut as well. This is, kom ons check wat is die ding se naam. This is the Simurg, Simurg SX RTA. Simurg SX RTA. Now the original company which brought this out is called iMist. And then Shenray decided that they're going to make a clone of it. But the original company is iMist. I think it sells for £115 or something like that. These obviously sell it for around $40 or whatever, something like that. But yeah, what's interesting about this though is I've got no idea who would build a mesh tank like that. If you look carefully, then you would actually see that the mesh pulls. Hier probeer ek nou wys op die screen, thinking that you will be able to see where I show. But just look at that leg. You actually see the mesh coming through underneath and sticking out on the one side of that atomizer. Why do you think they would do that? It's number one going to be much harder putting it in that way than just cutting it to the correct length, bending it over a rod and just plonking it down and then clamping it tight, than doing it that specific method. So maybe I'm missing something, but it just to me is illogical putting in mesh that specific way. So ek sê ek kan verkeerd wees, ek is gewoonlik maar verkeerd. Kom ons kyk net gou hierso. Let's just quickly catch up with chat over there. Don't want to miss anything. There goes Calvin Mark Richardson. That I missed. That doc was paid to talk shit about vaping. Yes. I don't know if you saw that, Jurgens, but it's so angry. I mean, he basically talked about that illness related to vitamin E. Was it vitamin E acetate and THC? But he made it sound as if everyone who vapes is in that same situation to get that disease, which is not true. And that's sucked. I saw that vid. Did you see the reaction from the comments? No, Andy, I did not see the comments. But I can assume the people are pissed. I can assume that. Ja. Keizer, ek strei nie meer met hierdie hoed en die klein hondjies maak moerse lawaai. Yeah, I don't think if I ever told you guys. Hi there. Hi Kirk Stevens from the UK. Welcome. Appreciate the presence. But one of the best, as I said, the best quotes which I've heard, sayings which I've heard, is where somebody says that never argue with idiots because they will bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. And that's so true. So never stoop down, because you just can't win if you go down to their level. You just can't. And it's so true. Okay, Jurgens, we'll chat offline for sure. We'll do that though. Keizer, wat is jou gevoel tussen minimalistic boxer and Lost Vape Period? Well, I love both of them. I'm so glad that I've got both of these mods. They are beautiful. And this, somebody actually asked me, what does this guy weigh? And I think I measured it without the battery and without the anti. It's surprisingly light. I think it came in at 170 or 180 grams, which is light for this mod. But this one's obviously a lot lighter though. But both of them being 21700s, I love them. This guy obviously a lot more rugged than what this guy is. But I love both of these mods. Absolutely, both of them. But they DNAs, man. They DNAs. What do you expect? What do you expect? Let's quickly go on the slideshow. Let's throw you another picture over there. And then there's, I think everyone knows the Siren by now from DigiFlavor. What's it? The Siren V4. But I just thought I'd show you the build deck over there. You can actually see what it looks like. The 4 different colors in which it's going to come. And a nice big one. I just don't like that drip tip. I do not like that drip tip. And I even think a shorter drip tip is going to give you way better flavor than that long thing. And people must remember that. The more surface, since you release particles after you heat up your coils, every surface on the way to your mouth to which those particles can adhere, they will adhere, which means they will vastsit. So the longer you make that drip tip, the less flavor you're going to get. It's just, I think it's just common sense that that's going to happen. Especially on MTL, because you do not draw like we do over this, like this. Woo! That's some lekker. The thing is, you draw so strongly when you do an RDA. That's why the flavor is so good on an RDA. But this thing, you take rustig. 30 watts, 25 watts. And that's why this thing's flavor is so good, because the distance from there where the coil is to there is not a lot. But that thing, I'll definitely put a shorter drip tip in there to improve the performance. Beslis. Henry says, like my nie meer so nie, hy is ouer vandag. Okay, die kudu was so chilled, was eating from my hand. Yeah, it's probably a tame kudu, man. Probably a tame kudu. It's probably in your backyard for all we know. It's your pet. There's DJ Villain from Australia. Is your name DJ, or are you a scratcher? Wiki. I was a DJ since the age of 17, but I wouldn't call myself a DJ. I mean, I might mix the music into one another, but it's more like a musical entertainer without any singing talent. Put it that way. So I had a program which automatically mixed everything. I just set when it had to fade out, when it had to fade in, with it, all that. It's just preset. So yeah, you just go. So I was definitely not an Avicii or a Paul Van Dyke or those oaks. But yeah, no, welcome all the way from Australia. Appreciate it. Sean Meyer, sal die keizer nou sê ek is 'n norsgat. Nee, ek moet mos mors met julle. Keep in mind that the Chinese market is big into anime and these kind of designs. Yeah, it's true, but I still think it's more geared to the youth. Ask Kimsa. Yeah, mesh and cable. That's weird. Huh? That you're talking about that funny thing that Sarug. That if we go back, yeah, it's got mesh and cable inside. But yeah. But I'm definitely not. And it's weird. They call it an RTA. That thing is called an RTA. But according to me, that's RDTA. But who cares? And then there's this Oaks. Smock decides to bring out their own version of the Drag X Plus, the Fortis, which also takes an 18650 or a 21700 80-watt little device. It's not a bad looking device. Definitely not. But I wouldn't get it though. I've got too many things which are in that same specific ballpark there, so now I'll give that a skip. But at least I start using that frame, which, and I see Lost Vape also got the frame thing going over here now. It's actually lekker, but it looks great on this, and I think that frame is very much a good design element for mods like this to give it nice and rugged. But I would love to see if this thing can actually handle 1 meter underwater for 60 seconds. That's the IP68 waterproof guarantee which they give you on this guy. Very much nice. Yes, I'll not miss that tank in my collection. That's not a drip tip. Kyk, that play on words with the Jurgens. He's a clever little oak now. slim man. Kaiser, thanks for the heads up with Johnny's juice. Managed to get some. Loving the vanilla custard. Good. Glad you're enjoying that. Maybe you can pull the mesh down tight onto the wick. It's still a lot of waste for that though. Yeah, it could be Stuart. It could be that reason. That's why I say Stuart's a slim bliksem. There's look at the DJ Villain. He was a club DJ. Now maybe Mr. DJ Villain, you can come up with, because Force obviously is not interested in making me a nice intro jingle. So me and Charles, we keep on having to go and look for copyright, non-copyright, free to use, royalty free music the whole time. Maybe you can mix us a lekker tune. Mix us a nice something original, just a 3-minute bumper. Maybe you can fart there now and again just to give it that vocal effect. And I can use it as an intro. That would be cool stuff. But ja, Vos, nee, jy kan maar gaan. Ek het nou klaar met jou. Klaar gesukkel met jou. Jy het mos net vir my een liedjie geskrywe, né? So ja, nou is jy moeg vir my. Okay, let's quickly see if there's one more left. Okay, there's another one. At least there's an atomizer on the bunker road. And that thing is called the Tannhauser Legacy RDA from YDDZ. That's the company. And what I found interesting about that, not only that deck itself is nogal cute, and I had postless, but that you can actually see those screws going in. That's lekker. I like that look. And that Roman numerals on that. But look at that coil leg tool. It's the first time I've ever seen that coil leg tool. Never before. And yeah, I just thought that is very much interesting. Ek weet nie, hier gaan niks in chat nou aan nie. Ek weet nie wat hier aangaan nie. You guys quiet though. Did I lose you? Is there anyone still there? Last thing which I read here is DJ Villain, which says I was a club DJ Kaiser. Normally you guys chat underneath one another and praat lekker. Now it's quiet. Yo. Anyway, so that pic, and that's that. Those are the pictures which I wanted to show you. Plain and simple. All the slides. Otherwise, it is just bloody disposables everywhere. Disposables. And that's another weird thing. If you look at all these huge vapors, Mike Vapes, and I don't know, some of you might call JA is a huge guy. I know he's got a lot of subscribers. DJ LSD, Vaping Bogan, etc. Take all those guys and see the amount of views which they get on a video. Né? Then go and check out those guys which was formerly known as Mount Vapor. Né? I think they're called Bull now. B-U-L, Bull, or something like that. Check out those oaks. Okay, everything which they obviously review is fantastic. Everything according to them. So I will also not go to them for an opinion. Definitely not. But it's still nice to go and watch them. Check out how many views those guys get from something simple like a disposable. It is crazy what they actually get. It's crazy. YDDZ. I'm not sure where they're from. I can just quickly gooi in that name over there and actually see what comes up in Mr. Internet, because I've got everything in front of me here now. And yeah, Legacy Stainless Steel collaboration with PSDBD, the authentic. I don't know. They don't say anywhere. Nothing. No one. Julle moet maar gaan self check. Oh, here it is. The project collaboration with PSDBD from Russia. So I assume both come from Russia. Yeah. A project on YDDZ in collaboration with PSDBD from Russia. So Lord knows if the whole thing is Russian made or it's just the one guy which comes from Russia. But yeah, that's that. So any oaks, that has almost been an hour, but let's quickly just go through chat. Maybe some of you put something interesting over here. Yeah, please, while you're over here, just press that little like button over there, man. Don't be like that. It's like on my Life Science channel. I just did another video today on the Life Science channel, and then right after I posted, some numbnut asked me when am I gonna put term 4's work on there, and I somewhat said when you ook start appreciating the trouble I go to, because it sucks. I know kids don't do that automatically, like, because they don't understand that it actually helps with the algorithm, with pushing up your videos to a better position on a search engine so that people can come across it quicker. That's what it's all about. And then there's also some of you got 200 or 300 or even 5,000, 6,000 views on a life science video, and there's 50 likes, 60 likes. Yeah, okay, maak my so kwaad. So yeah, so from now on, if somebody is asking me when I'm going to put up a life science video, I'm just going to say as soon as I hit 10% likes of the amount of views, because that's what I automatically get with my vaping. But so that these outs can start liking the thing, bastards. This is somewhere net van doen nie. It takes a long time to prep the work for those videos. It's the kids don't understand. They must learn to appreciate, man. The youngsters of today is different. I think it's something in the food. Okay, so chat is slow, Bazinga, chat is slow, yeah. There's Rob Fisher still. Oh, Rob just goes in the Bazinga every now and again. I don't see Dick Verfield. Probably going to go catch some damn fish tomorrow again with his nice boat. Almal luister vir manne kry koud. That's the cold, yeah. Everyone is sitting there. I've got my nice aircon going, and it's 30 degrees. The aircon is set at 30 degrees inside here. So ek kry lekker warm. YDDZ from China. Okay, there you go. So it's a collaboration between a Russian and a Chinese. So there you go. It's interesting that you get that combination. But yeah, that's that. Okay, folks, it is 9 o'clock. It has been an hour. It has been another winged. I've got no idea how many wingeds we've done, but who cares? Every Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. As I said, if Calvin comes back, okay, let's just quickly do that spin. Okay, let's say we'll do a spin, and if Calvin says I can give it away, then that person is going to get it. Is that fair? I think that's fair. So please, if we spin now, don't think that you're gonna win it. He's still the winner, but that name is just for in case he says we can give it away, then at least we have got another person. So let's remove his name out of this scenario, just to give the other people a better chance. There you go. Delete. Okay, let's shuffle. I almost thought it was a porn thing coming up there. Okay, shuffle 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and let's spin it. So if Calvin decides he doesn't want it, this person will then get it. There you go. Here jurgens, dis so naby Arihanto. Dit is so naby. That is so close. Okay, so if he says he doesn't want it, then Jason Engelbrecht, then you will be the next lucky person. It is easy as that. So yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for joining. Hope you have a peaceful weekend. And as I said, go and check out that series Atypical if you have not seen it. I've also downloaded, here, what's it, Sexy Babe, Black Widow. Get I lifey. Yes. But in any case, but now I don't want to watch it because some people said it's not that good. So yeah, so that I've still got. And then the other movie is The Wrath of Man, that new one of Jason Statham. Well, it's not that new though. It's 2 months old already. But yes. Any of you guys have seen it though? There's Robert S. Robert S., why do you join 1 minute before we actually have to go? Next time, remember an hour earlier, hour earlier. We start at 8 o'clock South African time. So you just take where you are now and just go back an hour. So yeah, that was very close. Okay guys, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you again either in my membership or next Thursday evening 8 o'clock. Have a good weekend. Cheers blokes.